Okay, hey, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here, and one day I'm going to be your favorite Wayfinder content creator. Now, what I'm going to do today, aside from adjusting my camera, which apparently I have to do, sorry, I have to actually move my camera a little bit. I'm so sorry about that. Anyway, what I'm going to do here today is I'm going to teach you guys how to take care of the first, alright? The first is one of the bosses that I've noticed a lot of people having trouble with. And I myself had trouble dealing with the first because her final phase is kind of nonsensical. She rains these meteors down on you that will literally destroy you if you are in melee, and it's so hard to actually kill her with a melee weapon. Now, maybe I just wasn't using the right stuff, but using a sword and shield Windgrave, I really didn't do well. So I figured out the easiest way to beat her, and that is to use the Tempest. It is one of the cheapest weapons in the game and very easy to use because it does so much damage and basically rips bosses to shreds. Okay, my Windgrave is max level, but at the time that I did this, now I originally filmed this video when I was live on stream, but I decided to do a reshoot because, well, I figured it would be a lot cooler if I showed you guys the combat in a more advanced situation. Alright, and I'll try and play it flawlessly this time. Basically, I've realized that when it comes to beating her, what you want is max weapon power, as high a crit rating as possible. You don't really need to worry about defense because honestly she'll kill you so fast that you really, no matter how much defense you have, it's never going to be enough. So the main thing you need to have is the Tempest weapon. Okay, I'm going to remove my cam so this is a lot easier for you guys to see. But basically the Tempest is a powerful shotgun that overall has some useful stuff in it. If you look at its abilities, right, the Bulletstorm ability of the Tempest consumes all locked and loaded charges and fires 2 rapid shotgun blasts per charge. That's 6 shots that you can unload with no evade. So compared to the Ransom, there is no evade on this. You just blast the enemies with 6 shotgun blasts very, very quickly. And that burst damage is enough to destroy her in her final phase. Now, when you are constructing the Tempest, what you're going to need to do is come to Arsenal. The Tempest can be constructed right here. Okay, the essence can be obtained by the Trial of Lingering Light, which is really easy to do. Alright, that's where you'll get the Remnant Nexuses. And the Gem of Avarice is from Loot Goblins. The Ichor Pearl is from the Blood Spawn. And the only thing that might be difficult is the Halcyon Orb, but I've already shown you guys how to do that in my video on my channel. So you guys should know how to grab all the pieces. Once you've constructed your Tempest, obviously level it up a little bit before you go in. And then once you're ready, you can go take on the first. Now, because of the fact that my power is so much higher, I'm going to be fighting in Sphere 2 because that's the highest level sphere that I have. And I'll throw on a solar enchantment or something like that. Just so that you guys can enjoy the fight in a meaningful manner. Okay, so I will now showcase the fight with the first. There he is. Sphere 2, and of course we'll be going in completely solo because that's what makes sense. Okay, if you hear the sound cut out, it's because I'm alt tabbing, and that's also because I'm going to be switching to a different kind of music when I do this. All right, so when it comes to, oops, sorry, wrong cam. When it comes to actually fighting against the first, one of the things that you have to be most aware of is the fact that all of her attacks have patterns. And if you're following the attack patterns properly, you'll be able to deal with her with no difficulties. But do keep in mind that she is fairly tough to beat. All right? And I'm going to go through all of this with you step by step, stage by stage. All right? So pay attention to what I'm about to do, and I'll show you everything. Now, the first, okay, has a few little tricks as well that you can use to beat her. And I'll try and demonstrate all of them to you. Make your way across the Squid Game panels. Alright. There will be one more waypoint before you actually get into the fight with the first. Make sure to activate that, just in case you fail or have issues, okay? Once you're ready, you start the fight by touching the orb. There you go. The first always starts out with projectile attacks, and she's got this. Get used to dodging these, alright? And just spam shotgun blast to her face. What you want to do is make sure to try and store up charges of locked and loaded. That is the most important thing for you right now. You must store up those locked and loaded charges because they are crucial. When she's in this phase, her first attack will go clockwise, alright? And then her second one will go anti-clockwise, see? You can dodge through these easily. Iframes are very, very generous in this game. Okay? When she's down, you can hit her with all your usual shenanigans and heal back up from any damage you've taken. Alright, this is generally what I do. Now, I try to avoid spending any locked and loaded charges in the early phases, unless I know that I'll be able to charge up my gun again. Why? Because you really don't want to waste the charges now. She is very easy in these phases, and honestly, she doesn't do much. So don't panic, alright? Now, this is her second phase completed, alright? She will drop some of these on you. They deal a lot of damage. These will be what drops constantly in the final phase, so be very careful. Okay? Don't get yourself caught and killed by these. Alright? If you get caught and killed by these, you will die. Alright? So how do you survive that particular phase? Get used to it. Get used to it, okay? Yes, that death is on purpose. We're doing it on purpose because, well, obviously, I'll have no trouble with doing this proper. So, now that you understand that those orbs are extremely dangerous, get used to measuring your dodges, alright? Don't dodge without good reason, and certainly don't waste your time. Don't waste your shots. Make sure to do things properly, okay? Here we go. Clockwise first, dodge through it, you'll be fine. Next, counterclockwise. Dodge through it, you'll be fine. Okay? Second phase begins now. I always open, as always, with the usual stuff. Alright, now she's going up. You remember what to do, right? Okay. Okay, and then back. Just dodge through. Alright. Now, save up your stamina. Now, there's a little trick here that you can use. When she starts raining meteors on you, right? If you sprint for a little bit, you can get to a safe location without consuming as much stamina as a dodge roll. Use your sprints when you're sure that you can evade without using your roll. Okay? If you're not sure, just roll. Just roll. She won't send these down forever, but if you take any damage at all, make sure you heal up. Okay? Alright, now that I've shown you all the tricks, welcome to this phase. This phase is easy enough, alright? Again, it's not difficult. It starts off the same as all the other phases, but now this attack is extremely deadly. It'll disappear for a moment before she actually fires, and that thing, if you are up close and personal, which you are likely to be, alright, will one-shot you, so be very, very careful on that one. Okay, I saved my stamina. As soon as it disappears, she will fire after, so if you evade at that moment, you'll be fine. Alright, next she'll go into this phase. Now, in this particular phase, you'll have to dodge panels that are coming at you. You can do so very simply. Okay, your abilities cannot block this, but as the panels come through, you can either just get out of the way or dodge through. Now, during the second phase of this, she'll do this one more time, right? I'll show you guys a cheap tactic to survive this, you know, without any problems or issues. It is a bit of a, I guess it would be considered a little bit exploitative of buggy mechanics, but well, I'm sure they'll patch it if it's, you know, not allowed or whatever. But for the time being, all right, there is a little trick that you can abuse to get through this, the next part of this. Okay. Okay, once you see the panels appear on the floor again, she's starting this phase. If you fall off, right, you won't die. You just end up back here. But if you look down, you'll notice the panels are flying all over the place. She completes her attack phase even if you're not there. You can literally just stand up here and avoid this. This can be used for both of these phases, but I generally only do it on the second one if I really want to, okay? Okay, now I'm back in the arena because it's not going to be a problem. I'll just dodge through. Okay, final phase time. This is where you gotta be serious, okay? Like I said, life is not going to be very good. Okay, once she gets into this phase where she is raining down stuff, with Windgrave, I like to go invulnerable, then I just unload all of my weapon charges on her. She dies, and that's it. With other characters, you may have to evade first, get to a safe location where you can aim, unload all your weapon charges, she'll be dead. Okay? That's how you beat the first without any difficulty, without any issue. It's that easy. It's that easy to just defeat her. She's not very difficult to deal with if you have the Tempest, because the Tempest will just literally carry you through it. Okay? So that is it. That is how you beat the first. If you are having trouble with this boss, just remember, build the Tempest, build as much weapon power and criticals as you can on it to make sure that you're dishing out the best possible damage. Evade all her attacks. Get used to her pattern, get used to evading them, and you'll be totally fine. The biggest thing you have to worry about is the meteorites falling on you, and those can be dealt with very easily, okay? So, like I said, thank you again very much for watching. I hope it was a good battle for you guys to see, and I hope that you guys will continue to enjoy my content, all right? Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Turn the notifications on. If you don't want to miss my streams, you don't want to miss my content, hit that notification button, set it to all right? And now, if you guys want to support me further, tips, memberships, super chats on stream, all of that helps to keep the channel running, helps to keep me in business. In fact, we're going to thank some of our top supporters right now, all right? Our August Bigwig supporters. Let's start off by saying our biggest thanks to Big Chungus, all right? Thank you so much. Our top tipper list is Jason Leaving, MjRiffle as well. Top tipper was Big Chungus, obviously. Top super chatter, Big Chungus and Ender are tied. Our top super chatter list goes out to Marcus Carrillo, Juan San, Mike Cawthorn, Daryl Neo, Tim Edmondson, MjRiffle, I'm Not That Guy. Top channel membership gifter, Big Chungus. Our top channel membership gifts, Mike Cawthorn, Newbie, and Books Lucas. Thank you guys so much. And of course, we have to thank the channel members that also make all these videos possible. So here is my thanks for all the channel members as well. Give me a moment to pull up the list. You know, for me, it's extremely important that we always give proper thanks to all these people because they really have contributed to keeping the channel running. They're really awesome people. Starting right at the top, we've got Big Chungus at the only fan level. All right. We've got Death Donnie 982 at Plus Ultra. Amazing dude. One of our longest top members. Jerry Fast, OG, Rogue Assassin, Zach MG at Prestige. Thank you guys so much. And in terms of our honor robots, we have Juan San, Corey Ryu, Marcel, Kaishiwa, Bob John, Maxim Lotz, Devin Lashin, Mookie Mocha, Rena, Chase Taylor, Nathan Strong, Nightshade, Lady Neo, Joey Danze, Che D12, Syed Assad, Coda CMF, Kami SMH, Conrad C, and Benjamin Savage. Thank you so much. All right. And I'll see your beautiful faces on the next one. Y'all have a good one. Catch you later.